Вот он, порт замыло. Тын-тын-тын. А ловит весь в воде, стоит завод. Йося! Господи, боже мой!
An 8.8 magnitude earthquake struck off Russia's remote eastern coast on Wednesday, sending tsunami waves across the Pacific as millions of people around the world were urged to evacuate to higher ground. The quake was the sixth strongest ever recorded and the strongest since 2011, when a 9.0 magnitude quake struck northeastern Japan, triggering a devastating tsunami. Several large tsunami waves, including some exceeding 5 feet (1.5 meters), have already hit Hawaii, with the state's governor warning the impact will engulf the archipelago.
Угроза волн цунами. Возникла непосредственная угроза волн цунами. Возникла непосредственная угроза волн.
А у нас землетрясение.
In Japan, more than 1.9 million people were urged to evacuate as waves, some exceeding 4 feet (1.3 meters), battered the country's northern and eastern coasts. Tsunami warnings and advisories are in effect for California and the rest of the U.S. West Coast as further tsunami waves are expected. Countries including Russia, the Philippines, Indonesia, Chile, Peru, and Ecuador have also issued warnings.
Ё-моё! Надо аккуратненько так баночку раз. Это капец просто, братан, тряхнуло.
It is too early to say how destructive the tsunami waves will be, and the initial impact is minimal. However, experts in the Pacific warned that the magnitude of the waves could vary significantly in different locations and urged people to stay away from coastlines. Tsunami waves could also continue to hit coastlines hours after they first struck. The earthquake's epicenter was about 74 miles, 119 kilometers, southeast of the city of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, on the Kamchatka Peninsula in far eastern Russia, at a depth of 20.7 kilometers, according to the United States Geological Survey, USGS. Kamchatka, sparsely populated, is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, an area of intense seismic and volcanic activity on both sides of the Pacific Ocean. Two powerful aftershocks, measuring 6.3 and 6.9 on the Richter scale, struck Russia within an hour of the initial quake. Dozens of other aftershocks measuring above 5 on the Richter scale also struck the region in the hours that followed. The earthquake triggered tsunami warnings from Russia, in the eastern Pacific, to Ecuador and Chile, thousands of miles away across the Pacific Ocean. Tsunami waves began reaching the coast of Hawaii in the early afternoon local time, according to data from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA. Tsunami waves exceeding 1.5 meters were reported in Kolui, on the north-central coast of Maui Island, according to NOAA. Tsunami waves of 1.3 meters, 4.3 feet, were observed at Kuji Harbor in Iwate Prefecture, northeastern Japan, according to the Japan Meteorological Agency, which added that the tsunami waves were growing. A tsunami watch, the most severe type of tsunami warning, is currently in effect for Hawaii and the California coast from Cape Mendocino to the Oregon border. A tsunami advisory, a lower level of alert, is in effect for the rest of the U.S. West Coast and Alaska's Aleutian Islands, as well as British Columbia, Canada. The governments of Chile, Peru, and Ecuador also issued tsunami warnings. Ecuador's Oceanographic and Antarctic Institute stated that the Galapagos Islands could see waves as high as 1.4 meters, 4.6 feet, by 9 a.m. local time.